Hello friends, I'm Dr. Sonica Krishan, and today there's another topic I want to share with you. This is about losing of sleep, sleep loss or insomnia. This is quite a problem taking people so much unawares. Wherever I just talk to people, when I ask them what the problem that they want me to tell them, or basically they are facing any problem, more than 50% the people would say that the problem is with their sleep. They do not feel sleepy at night. They can't just go to sleep. There can be little or no sleep at all. So the problem starts with, I always want to tell them that the problem starts with if you are not taking care of your sleep pattern, or you're not taking your sleep very seriously. There is a trend of so much of late night parties, or you're watching TV shows or going for movies, or there could be some way or the other. It can be you're so much engrossed in any kind of a work, or even if you're working on your cell phones or the laptops, but then you're not actually paying attention that the time has come that you should go to sleep genuinely, because sleep is regarded as a pillar, one of the pillars that is taking care of the entire body of yours and the entire health that you'll be having. But then if you're suppressing sleep, now Ayurveda tells us that if you're suppressing sleep, if you're trying to cut off sleep, this is going to immediately it could cause problems like you could face lethargy or heaviness in your head region also. There can be lack of enthusiasm, and you're not very active throughout the day. But then in the long run, it could cause the problem of insomnia. Now what is insomnia? Insomnia is loss of sleep. There can be little sleep, there is no sleep at all. Throughout the night you're just rolling in the bed, or there can be disturbed sleep pattern. You could be having very light sleep. So in all these cases, and this problem has come up very much in especially in the urban society. People are facing this problem like anything. So first of all, we should know what the cause is, that why are we having this problem of loss of sleep. The main cause according to Ayurveda is diet and lifestyle discrepancies. The diet could be wrong. You're not having the right diet that you should be taking. Even the diet intake, how much diet you should be taking at the time is not right. You're not following the right pattern. And then your lifestyle also, you could be facing, like I just told you, suppressing is wrong. But then there could be a lot of stresses building up in your system. There is so much of cutthroat competition, and then another thing, there can be drug reaction. Some medicines also react in such a way that you could be facing the problem of insomnia. And some ailments also, like the ailment of hypertension or the high blood pressure and anxiety, these kind of problems also could be causing loss of sleep. So I want to share some easy tips with you, that how you can be staying clear of this problem of loss of sleep or insomnia. So some natural easy tips for you. First of all, number one, whenever you go to sleep, please take care that you sleep in a very dark and cozy and quiet room. Try to be away from so much of lights and sounds also. So this helps to fall into sleep easily. Number two, I would suggest, because our body, it works as a natural clock. We should help our body. We should fix a time for ourselves. Let our body understand that it is time to go for nap, go for sleep. So you can give yourself a habit of either listening to some soft music or some reading also you can be doing. But then that will be a habit for yourself. You will fall into sleep after that. Now number three, try to be very active throughout the day. You should be going in for physical as well as mental work. So going for long walks, going for some exercises, and then mentally also try to keep yourself so much busy, because at night when you touch your bed, you should know that now the time for relaxation has come. Yes, now number 4. Now take care about the diet also as you're having. Ayurveda specially suggests that early dinner is very much needed for you. So at least 3 hours of gap is needed at your between your dinner time and the time when you go to sleep totally. So try to take your food that is less spicy, less oily, and it is not even very heavy. This is also needed. Another thing, that if you would be taking some caffeine rich products, maybe it's a chocolate, maybe it is coffee, please, if you are facing the problem of insomnia, take a gap of 4 to 5 hours between taking this caffeine stuff and falling into sleep. And another thing I want to tell you is long naps during the day. These are also not very much advisable. Don't go in for long sleep during the daytime, because then this again interferes with your sleep pattern in the night. Then you cannot fall into nice sleep. And whenever you go for sleep, try not to take your worries, your tensions to bed with you. Only go to sleep when you are mentally relaxed, totally. Just you should be sleepy when you touch your bed, and then you should tell yourself then that now whatever the tension is or whatever the worries are, so that is a part of my life, and but then I have to go into sleep. It is another chapter that I'm entering into. Just leave the just close the door to the your mental worries and tensions, and then just switch off that button and go into sleep. That is how you will train yourself for a good night's sleep. And then it is also suggested that you may go for mud naps occasionally. If it is possible for you, please go in for mud naps. This is so good because it helps to relax and soothe you, and in case of nervous and mental instability also, the mud nap is very much helpful, so you can go for it. And then I would also suggest that you go in for daily detox, because when you're taking the cleansing techniques every day, this is helpful to get rid of the ama or the toxic that matter that is entered into our systems. It can be physical as well as mental toxins, so these have to be relieved on everyday basis. I have a video on the YouTube, you can check it out. I have tried to explain about how you can take up the everyday detox. And then you should be taking some deep breathing or pranayama also. You can be before going to bed, it is very much advisable for you. Also, even then, if there's some problem that you're not able to sleep, I would suggest that you just sit down in your bed, close your eyes, and just relax. Just take deep breaths, and then go into meditation. Because there's so much of clutter that has entered our minds, and just as a witness, just watch the clutter, and that is so relieving for you. Now let me share with you some tips that Ayurveda recommends for getting over the problem of loss of sleep or insomnia. Now Ayurveda regards our 3 doshas, Vata dosha, the Pitta dosha, and the Kapha dosha, or the air, fire and flame. These are the 3 body humors. So our doshas have to be balanced, and if they lose their balance, we tend to go into so much of problems, physical as well as mental ailments could just crop up. So specifically in case of loss of sleep, it could be that our Vata dosha is imbalanced. So try to take up the diet as well as lifestyle that is actually Vata balancing. So this is the target that Ayurveda sets up for you if you are facing the problem of loss of sleep or insomnia. In the diet, you should be taking more of a nourishing diet, more of a little heavy diet also. It has to be warm, it has to be nourishing, and take up the taste madhur, amla, lavan. These are the tastes for you, actually good for you. These are sweet, sour and salty. These three tastes try to inculcate in your diet more often, and you can be taking more of ghee, that is the clarified butter on the milk. Then you can be taking the sugarcane juice, and other milk products are good for you. Even the curds, you can be taking jaggery and jaggery based products that are good for you, because you need more sweetness in your diet. And then I would suggest that during your bedtime, when you're going for sleep, you can take a glass full of warm to hot milk. And then it is suggested that buffalo's milk is even good for you, because this helps to gain sleep, and it has to be sweet milk. This is good. And try to if you want to actually balance your vata, you can be adding some dates or cardamom, and you can add some cinnamon and almonds, and also some herbs like ginger and or turmeric. So these kind of things, these help to actually balance vata dosha. So, and in your lifestyle, I would suggest that self massage is actually good for you. Massage specifically on the scalp region. This is good. Keep your scalp nicely massaged with the oil, like the sesame seed oil. It can be the coconut oil. Sorry. And then massage the soles of your feet also. This is also good for you. And some massage around your ears. This is also good, because this is actually needed so that you can be having a good night's sleep. And til telam is regarded as the best for you. And there are some herbs also that Ayurveda suggests that are beneficial, because they help to actually relax and rejuvenate your mind as well as body. So the herbs I would name like ashwagandha, like tagar, shatavari is one, and then brahmi and jatamansi. So these are the herbs. These are actually good for you. Try to inculcate these herbs and these kind of a diet and lifestyle tips. These actually help to relieve you from the problem of insomnia. Another thing I would suggest is what Ayurveda tells us, that pressing of limbs is also very good for you while going for sleep. Try to press your limbs, and then spend some time with your loved ones, spend some time with your kids, talk to them, laugh with them, chat with them. This helps to relieve your mind and relax your mind, and you can automatically go into sleep. Now little dosha healing tips. Ayurveda dosha healing, how it suggests that there are different diet as well as lifestyle tips for each one of us, because we are either the Vata types or the Pitta types or the Kapha types. Now if you're a Vata type of person, so you could be affected by the problem of insomnia all the more. So for the Vata types, I would suggest that your sleep pattern needs to be more organized, and to follow it per se. You have to follow a timetable for yourself. And it is advised that you sleep around 10 p.m. at night, and the best sleep pattern for you is to sleep on the left side, because in that case there will be more of right nostril breathing, which is more warming and more comforting for you. So that is how you have to balance your vata. And for the pitta types, now pitta types are the fire person, the fire body humor. If you're a pitta type of person, you have to be very, because your sleep is sensitive. So try to keep your bedtime totally without any sound and without any light, so that you can have a nice relaxing sleep. That is needed for you. The advised time for you would be 10 to 11 p.m. is the time you should just go in for sleep. And then in your case, the right side sleep, that is sleeping on your right side, so that you have more of left nostril breathing. This is more cooling for your system. So this is advice for you. Now for the Kapha types, if you are a Kapha Dosha type, or you have more of phlegm body humor in your system, for you a tip is that daytime sleep is very much strictly forbidden for you. You should not sleep in the daytime, because in the daytime your kapha would be aggravated. So that is needed. You can, it's fine if you sleep a little late. You can be taking to sleep around 11 or 12 also, but then the sleep pattern, the position for you would be just like the Vata types, sleep on your left side, so that the right nostril breathing is more it's taking place, and then it is more warming for you also. So this is the how all the dosha types can be having the different sleep patterns, and this is so much comforting for you, and you can easily fall into sleep. Yes, friends, so thank you so much for listening to me, and it is always nice talking to you. You can always subscribe to my YouTube channel and visit my website, that is www.drsonicakrishan.com. My email address is sonicakrishan@gmail.com. Thank you, friends.